And we begin this afternoon with breaking news overseas. Iran just struck back at Israel by launching hundreds of drone attacks in the past few hours. It's retaliation for Israel's surprise attack overnight. Now, the air defense system intercepted most of the missiles, but not all. There's a live look now over Tel Aviv, where it's a little after 1 a.m. right now. You can see several damaged buildings down there and some of the crowds filling the streets. A senior Iranian official says Israel is facing a tough night ahead, and Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is promising to strike back. He urged civilians to, quote, stand up and let your voices be heard. Tanya Iser is tracking these developments from our newsroom. Tanya, where do things stand right now?
Well, Chris, right now we know that dozens of civilians have been injured in this attack, and explosions could be heard in Tel Aviv and Jerusalem. That strike comes just hours after Israel launched a bold assault on Iran's nuclear program. That strike reportedly took out Iran's commander-in-chief of its Revolutionary Guard. He was one of the most powerful figures in that country, also killed Iran's highest-ranking military officer. Now, you're looking at video released by the Israeli army, dramatic images of some of those incoming drones being intercepted midair. CNN reports that the United States and other countries in the region stepped in to help intercepting some of those missiles and drones fired by Iran. Now, let's take a listen to Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu speaking today.
We're in the midst of one of the greatest military operations in history, Operation Rising Lion. The Islamic regime, which has oppressed you for nearly 50 years, threatens to destroy my country, the State of Israel. The objective of Israel's military operation is to remove this threat, both the nuclear threat and the ballistic missile threat to Israel.
Iran's response comes after its supreme leader warned Israel would face severe punishment. Iran's foreign minister called Israel's attack a declaration of war. Israel's response, and so anyway, right now we're waiting to find out if talks will proceed between the U.S. and Israel. President Trump posted on his social media platform, Truth Social, today, urging Iran to agree to a nuclear deal before there is nothing left.
Yeah, Tanya, I know U.S.-Iran had been scheduled to have some diplomatic talks around that. Did U.S. officials, were they aware about Israel's attack before it happened?
Yes, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said Israel coordinated with the United States in advance of the attack on Iran, and the Trump administration knew about the strike.
All right, we'll have to see how this impacts those negotiations and if they can continue under these conditions. Thanks so much, Tanya. The possibility of an escalating conflict in the Middle East had an immediate impact on Wall Street. The Dow Jones plummeted nearly 800 points today, with an especially sharp drop around noon when news broke that Iran's attack was imminent. And we saw a similar impact pretty much across the board. The S&P 500 and NASDAQ both ended the day down almost 1%.